Hello, it is day one of stalking my subscribers' accounts on chess.com. If you also want yourself to be stalked, then tell me your chess.com ID in the comment section and we'll see who gets into the second video of this. So for today, we have this one comment in my last video by Unique Smile. So in my last Instagram reel, we had the comment by Unique Smile. So let's go and see his account quickly. So we'll come here and let's go. You Nick Smile and let's see his account. Okay, so he's currently playing a match. Let's quickly see his match. Okay, so he is 1536 in rapid, 1200 but not active in blitz or bullet. So he's 1536. This is his main forte of time control, and he has played 940 games and his highest rating was 1612. So let's quickly go and see his last game that was played today itself. I guess just before this game he had played this match. So let's see. E4, E5. I'll switch off this first so that, yeah, I just don't want to see. Yeah, I guess move classification is not there. Okay. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6, bishop C4, knight F6. So this is the two knights variation which his opponent played. And he went in with knight G5, preparing this fried liver thing. So D5 was played, pawn takes, and knight e5. Oh my god, damn, that is the best move to defend against the fried liver attack. And a 1500 rated playing that is super cool, because when I was at that rating, knight takes happens like literally every time, and then we go with knight f7, and then people defend by playing king e6. But knight f5, crazy. This is the best move. Bishop check, pawn push, takes, Queen F3. Oh wow, good old days. I had also prepared this exact same line once when I was doing fried liver attack. So I love to play gambits like the Mora gambit, the Scholar's Mate, fried liver attack. I love those gambits. So I also had prepared this fried liver attack once. So Queen F3, the basic point is that you are just pinning this pawn so that the bishop can't be taken, as the rook will hang. Bishop b7 was played, bishop a4, keeping this pin on the board, and this was played h6. Now you have to somehow bring your knight out. Yep, knight e4, takes, and now bishop e6 was played, and this was a blunder. Oh, here simply b4, knight is trapped. b4, knight is trapped. I don't think he found this in the game. Yeah, he castled here, literally b4, and the knight is trapped by its own pieces, and these squares are not allowed. So this is one thing you could remember when you are playing the Mora gambit, that this knight on a5 is a bit weak there, because it can get trapped by playing a move like b4 if it's defended, well defended, because bishop takes it, right? The queen comes here, it's defended, and now b4, boom. But here Unique Smile played the move castle, and now knight c3 was played here. Yeah, knight c3 just developing. So here white is a pawn up, but the only thing is that these pieces have not yet developed quickly, whereas black has all the pieces developed. So white has to quickly develop its all pieces. c4 was played, a nice move, discovered attack on the queen, and no longer b4 is a threat now. Of course, in the last row you might be, why can't you play b4 directly? Because c5 can be played, correct? Here it was working because c5 was not a threat, it was pinned to the king. Yeah, so knight c3, c5, queen g4, knight came back here. Okay, here black could have started with the move f5, and black was doing great. f5, bring your rook inside the game, and these bishops are monsters right now. But black went back with the knight, which is sensible. You don't want to get your knight trapped. So knight c6, d3. So the idea is this sneaky little idea, because the pawn on g7 is pinned. So king h8 was played, okay. And now f4 was played, going all in. Here queen h5 could have been a nice try, because you are threatening this. After, you can also go inside with your knight as well, and these squares, are king is a bit weak because the knight here is not there. So queen h5 could have been played. But f4 was played, which is pretty decent, I guess. Here queen c7 was played. Oh, f5 was the best move here, counter attacking and then picking up the pawn if you want. But queen c7 was played, and why is this a blunder? This is a blunder because you are going inside with the knight with a tempo, and the knight is looking so good. You are also threatening f5, f6. This pawn will be lost, queen is coming, and the king is going to get toasted. But here white took the pawn, knight takes, and now this came in with a tempo. The queen is attacked. Queen went to h4, knight g6, again attacking the queen. Black is just onto the queen. Queen h3 and c4 was played. A very nice move. It's not to exchange pieces, but to open up this diagonal to give a check to the white king. Knight came here, okay. This is forked, but it's not a worry because you have check. Yep. Bishop blocks, you block with your bishop. Takes, check. King came here, and this was a blunder because here simply c takes, which was played in the game. Queen takes, oh my god. And this, and you can see positionally only black is crushing, because what are these pieces doing here? This bishop, wow, this rook, oh my god, what a rook. Queen came f5. Oh, don't tell me the opponent played this. Bishop takes g2. The opponent played this. White has the only move to take this, and game over. Here, Unique Smile resigned the game. But what a move found by his opponent. Bishop g2, which was a brilliant move right here. Now let's start the classification here. Brilliant move played by his opponent right here, and white had to resign. What a game, what a match. But Unique Smile also played decent, just that he had opportunities after the fried liver attack, like going in with knight d5 here, and also playing the b4 move, which he missed. But otherwise the game was decently played. So yeah, this was for this video. If you want your game to also be analyzed, tell me your ID in the comment section, and like this video, share it to your friends, and subscribe for day 2.